We are getting ready to kayak to our camping site tonight. Got all of our stuff, all of our gear, and we're gonna pack it up and head out here. I'm excited. Woohoo! Just landed our kayaks on the island. There's my dog. We have our fire going. We're gonna cook some hot dogs tonight. And there's our tent. The view.
Voyageurs was named after the French-Canadian fur traders who lived in this area in the 1800s. They would travel through on canoe and go from island to island.
Just like the fur traders, we traversed this park by boat, and we got to explore many different islands.
"40% of the park is underwater, and it includes many different lakes, rivers, and islands.
We were not alone on our adventure. We got to see many different species and experience several ecosystems.
Voyageurs has transitional ecosystems, which means that it has boundaries between terrestrial and aquatic habitats. It also includes the boundary between southern boreal and northern hardwood forest biomes.
This area is also known for its geology. The region is very rich in sulfide ore deposits, which include minerals like nickel, copper, platinum groups, and more. The area has a history of mining that dates back to the late 1800s, when the first major iron ore deposits were discovered, leading to the establishment of the first mining operation in the area. These projects became an important economic benefit to the area by creating jobs, bringing in revenue for local and state governments, and helping to reduce dependence on foreign resources. Today, sulfide mining provides important resources that are used to make products. For example, copper is used for electrical wiring in homes and electronics like phones and laptops, wind turbines, solar panels, plumbing, roofing, and coinage. Nickel is used to make electric vehicle batteries, many kitchen appliances, building materials, electronics, and even aerospace products. Platinum group metals are used in catalytic converters in cars and trucks. It's also used in jewelry, hard drives and electronics, hydrogen fuel cells, and medical devices. While mining is very important, especially in our technological society today, it is also important to understand the risks and figure out ways to mitigate the negative environmental impacts that mining processes may have. For example, surface mining removes large amounts of surface soil, vegetation, and rock in order to access the ore underneath. The removed materials are called overburden. This process leads to habitat destruction, soil degradation, increased erosion, and loss of scenic and cultural areas. Another drawback to mining is water pollution. and this is especially prevalent in the area near Voyageurs.
There have been several proposals to begin mining the copper ore and nickel in the sulfide ore deposits in the area. This specific type of sulfide mining would create long-lasting water pollution by creating sulfuric acid and other toxins that would then be released into Voyageurs National Park.
So why are these toxins so dangerous? And what would they do to the water and wildlife in the park?
When sulfuric acid enters the environment, it changes the pH of the water. It is very corrosive, and it can cause damage to eyes, skin, respiratory, and gastrointestinal tracts of many different animals and humans.
The pH of the water is an important factor, as every animal and plant has a range of tolerance in response to it.
All animals have a range of tolerance. Within this range is the optimum range, where the creature can maintain homeostasis and it has the best chance for survival. Outside of this range, the creature may experience stress, reduced reproduction and growth, and possibly even death.
So how can we help? What are some specific things that we can do to help reduce water pollution? Well, we can promote sustainable mining practices, such as reusing mining byproducts, aiming for zero discharge. We can also focus on water conservation and reclamation of mine sites after use to help restore degraded waterways. In our own areas, we can monitor our water pollution. We can create natural buffers between industry activities and water bodies. We can also work on reducing runoff, build green infrastructure, and raise community awareness. All of these things can help us to reduce our ecological footprint.
Your ecological footprint compares the resources you use and the waste that you produce. Ultimately, it shows your impact on the environment.
We loved our time at Voyageurs National Park. We especially loved being able to kayak to each of our campsites. We hope that these waters will be here for generations to come, so that many more can experience and enjoy it.